We present you now the new version of the Apocalypse by Ruben Irizarry of 2019 with expanded interpretation, chapter by chapter. I hope it will be a blessing to you. Let's start. Chapter 2, Write to the angel, to the pastor, of the church in Ephesus, this says Jesus Christ, the one who has the 7 stars, to the 7 shepherds, on his right hand, he who walks in the middle of the 7 golden lampstands, in the middle of the 7 churches, I know your works and the hard work and patience that you have had, and that you cannot bear the bad ones, and that you put to the test those who call themselves apostles and are not, and found them liars. And you have patience, and you endure because of my name, and you have not fainted, but I have against you that you left the first love. Remember, then, from where you have fallen, and repent and return to the first works, and if not, I will come to you and remove the candlestick from where I have placed it, unless you repent. But this you have, that you hate the works of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the one who overcomes I will give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. And write to the angel, to the pastor, of the church in Smyrna, this says the first and the last, that he was dead and that he lived again. I know about you because of the tribulation you go through and the poverty you have, but you are rich. And I know of those who say they are Jews and are not, and what they do is curse and defame, and what they are is a synagogue of Satan. Do not be afraid of what you are going to suffer. Look, the devil is going to throw some of you in jail to be put to the test, and you will have tribulation for 10 days, for a few days. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes will in no way suffer the damage of the second death. This is the death of the wicked, and the judgment against them according to what is written in the books and in the book of life. And to the angel, the pastor, of the church in Pergamum write to him, this is what Jesus Christ says, the one who has the sharp two-edged sword. I know where you dwell, where the throne of Satan is, and you retain my name, and have not denied faith in me or in the days of Antipas my faithful witness, the one who was slain among you, where Satan dwells. But I have a few things against you, which you have there, who uphold the doctrine of Balaam, who teaches Balak to stumble before the children of Israel, to eat sacrifices to idols and to fornicate. In the same way you also have those who hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans. Repent, and if you don't, I will come to you quickly and fight them with the sword of my mouth. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the one who overcomes I will give of the manna that has been hidden, and I will give him a white stone, and on the stone a new name inscribed, which no one knows but the one who receives it. And write to the angel, to the pastor, of the church in Thyatira, this is what the Son of God says, who has eyes like a flame of fire, and his feet are like bronze set on fire and well polished. I know of your works, of your love, of your faith, of your service and your patience, and of your last works that are more numerous than the first, but I have against you that you tolerate the woman Jezebel, the one who calls herself a prophetess, and who teaches and misleads my servants to fornicate and eat what was sacrificed to idols, and I have given her time for her to repent, and she does not want to repent of her fornication. Behold, I cast her into her bed, and those who commit adultery with her in great tribulation, unless they repent of her deeds, and her children I will kill with the worst death, and all the churches will know that I am the one who searches the depths and hearts, and I will pay each one of you according to his works. But I say to you, to the others in Thyatira, to those who do not have this doctrine, those who did not know the depths of Satan, as it is said, I will not add additional burden to you. Despite this, hold on to what you have until I come. And to the one who overcomes and who keeps my works and my commandments to the end, I will give authority over the nations, and he will shepherd them with authority, with a rod of iron, just as pottery vessels are crushed, just as I also have received the authority of the Father, and I will give you the morning star. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches.